Are you ever straining to read the newspaper in the morning because the words are fuzzy or hard to make out? You might also go into the kitchen, stand there for a moment, and then forget why you were there. These little forgetfulnesses can be scary, and a lot of older people wonder to themselves, is this just getting older, or is something worse going on with me? This is good news. Your brain isn't really shutting down all the time. Of course, your eyesight won't go away totally. A lot of the time, all your body needs to keep going well is the right natural boost. That's where tonight's secret comes in. At night, your body is already fixing itself and building itself back up. What if you could speed up that process, though? What if eating just 3 simple dry fruit snacks that you've probably seen in the grocery store aisles without understanding how good they are for you could improve your memory and help you see better? That sounds crazy, right? I'm about to tell you something that might change the way you always think about snacks before bed. I'm sure you'll want to hear the last one because almost everyone is surprised by it. By the way, if you're new to this site, please subscribe. The secret I'm about to reveal is just one of many we talk about every week. Let me describe why this channel exists before we go to the list. This service is made just for older people. We bring you natural remedies, medical insights, and lifestyle changes every week that will help your digestion, keep your heart healthy, make your bones stronger, improve your brain, and give you more energy. When you subscribe, you don't just hit a button. You become part of a group of seniors who want to live healthier, happier, and more independent lives after 60. Press the red button and let's begin. These 3 dried fruits could become the easiest and most effective habit you've ever tried at night. Hey, why does your eyesight and memory get worse after age 60? Many of us notice changes that can be annoying or even discouraging as we get older. It's not as clear to read the newspaper in the morning as it used to be. It might not be as easy to sew, knit, or even recognize a friend from across the street. You haven't given up trying. Your eyes are just slowly changing. The clear lens in your eye may slowly become cloudy after it was perfectly focused. This is known as a cataract by doctors, but it seems like someone put a hazy window in front of your world, too. However, as you get older, the tiny blood vessels that feed the retina, the part of the eye that takes pictures, can become weaker. Most of the time, this leads to macular degeneration, a disease that blurs central vision. Sometimes it can be hard to see the words in a book, the stitches in a shirt, or even the look on someone's face. Memory can also change in these ways. There are billions of tiny nerve cells called neurons in our brains. These cells send information and help us remember things like birthdays, recipes, and where we left our glasses. As we get older, these messages move more slowly, and the myelin that protects them starts to thin. Think of it as the covering that goes around a wire. There are clear and fast signals when the insulation is strong, but the signal gets weaker, or disappears when it runs out. That's when you walk into a room and can't remember why you're there or a name you know. As exciting as that sounds, your brain's messages can be fixed with the right nutrients, just like frayed wires can be fixed. And those foggy windows can also help your eyes. There's a lot of decline, but that's not the whole story. Picture yourself reading a bedtime story to your baby and realizing that you can see every word. Or going into the kitchen and knowing right away what you came there to do without having to think about it. These dreams aren't impossible. If you give your body the right building blocks, those things are possible. The best news? You don't need costly vitamins or herbs that are hard to find. The key is in 3 simple dry fruits that you've probably seen 100 times in the grocery store but didn't know had such powerful healing properties. These aren't just treats. They work like little repairmen to make your eyes stronger, your brain stronger, and your memory better. This is especially true if you eat them before bed, when your body starts its natural repair cycle. Stay with me, and I'll show you the first one right now. You will never look at that little nut the same way again after you learn what it can do. 1. Almonds, the brain's favorite snack. To start, let's look at nuts. People have known for hundreds of years that these tiny nuts are good for your brain, and current science backs that up. Almonds are full of vitamin E, which keeps your brain cells from getting hurt by free radicals, which are tiny particles that make you age faster. Studies have shown that adults who eat a lot of foods high in vitamin E are much less likely to get Alzheimer's disease and memory loss. But that's not all. Almonds also have riboflavin and L-carnitine in them, which are like power for the brain. They make it easier for brain cells to talk to each other, which helps your memory stay sharp. It's like a weak radio signal that gets lost in the fuzz when your brain is tired. Almonds boost that signal, which helps you think more clearly. Let's see how this relates to your eyes. Some of the best antioxidants can be found in almonds. These protect the delicate cells in your eyes. Vitamin E slows down the development of cataracts and visual degeneration that comes with getting older. To put it simply, nuts not only help you remember things better, they also keep your eyes clearer. Take 5 to 7 nuts and soak them overnight. In the morning, peel them and eat them with a warm glass of milk before bed. India has used this traditional way for many generations because it helps the nutrients get into the body better. But here's the catch. If you eat nuts at night, your body repairs brain cells and eye tissues while you sleep. Because of this, the time is just as important as the food. Quick question. Do you like nuts better when they are raw or when they are soaked? Feel free to leave your answer in the section below. 2. Walnuts, which protect both the eyes and the brain. Allow us to talk about walnuts now. Have you ever thought about how a peanut looks like a small brain? Nuts are one of the best foods for both memory and vision, and nature often shows us the way. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for you and can be found in a lot of foods, like salmon. These fats make the covering around your brain cells stronger, which helps you remember things, learn new things, and concentrate. If you are an older person who gets foggy or forgets names, walnuts can help you remember things naturally. It's also high in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful antioxidants that protect your eyes directly. Most people don't know this, though. Protecting your retina from dangerous light and stopping macular degeneration, these chemicals work like sunglasses for your retina. Giving your eyes a natural defense system by eating walnuts every day is like doing that. I want to tell you a short story. An old man in Canada once told me that his poor vision and tired eyes made it hard for him to drive at night. After his doctor told him to eat a spoonful of walnuts as an evening snack, he did. Within a few months, he could see better at night and read more clearly. There wasn't a magic pill, just natural diet that worked every time. As a useful tip, eat 2 to 3 walnuts before going to bed. You only need a few, not a whole bowl. They work even better when mixed with almonds because the vitamin E in the almonds and the omega-3 in the walnuts boost each other like best friends. Stay with me, because the third dry fruit might surprise you. It's not as common as walnuts or almonds, but it has amazing sleep benefits. 3 dry fruit, figs, which are said to heal at night. If you eat figs before bed, they are especially good for older people, whether they are fresh or dried. Vitamin A, which is found in large amounts in figs, is closely linked to eye health. If you don't get enough vitamin A, it can be hard for your eyes to adjust to low light. This can cause major vision problems over time. The interesting thing is that figs also have a lot of natural vitamins that help the blood flow. Even when you're not moving, better circulation means that your brain and eyes get more oxygen and nutrients. Think of your body as a garden. The plants die if they don't get enough water. As the night goes on, figs feed your brain cells and eye tissues like a steady stream of water. Figs also have minerals in them, like potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which help you sleep better and calm your nervous system. In the evening, you not only fix your eyes and brain, but you also sleep better and deeper. Of course, getting more sleep makes you remember things better. Would you like to know if you've ever eaten figs at night or if you like them best in the morning? Leave a comment below, because your answer could help other people in this group. How these three things work together. We've looked at almonds, walnuts, and figs one by one. Let's take a step back and see how they all fit together. They are all strong on their own, but when you put them together, they make a natural powerhouse for adults. Vitamin E, which you can get from almonds, protects your brain cells and keeps them sharp. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in walnuts, make the covering around your neurons stronger so signals can move quickly and clearly. They also have lutein, which is like natural sunglasses for your eyes. And figs? They add vitamin A to protect your eyesight and antioxidants to improve blood flow. This makes sure that your brain and eyes get the air and nutrients they need to stay healthy. If you eat these three things at the same time, they have even bigger benefits. They talk about 4 important parts of healing together. Keep eye and brain cells from getting hurt more. A flow of blood that brings oxygen and food to the areas that need them the most. Energy that keeps brain messages going, which helps keep memories sharp. While you sleep, your eyes and mind get stronger, which is called recovery. Your body is like a house that has 3 big problems: windows that are broken, a roof that leaks, and a foundation that isn't stable. Not everything can be fixed by one person, but the house is strong again when the window expert, the roofer, and the base worker all show up at the same time. This is what healthy nuts like almonds, walnuts, and figs do for your body. They each do something different, but together they fix the whole system. To put it another way, it's great teamwork, like when a team wins on the field. How are you going to make this a part of your life? Soak 5 almonds, 2 walnuts, and 1 dried fig in water overnight for an easy bedtime snack. Eat them slowly about an hour before bed, and have a warm glass of milk or herbal tea to calm down. Soaking them makes them easier to stomach and helps your body take in more of the nutrients. This is a simple place to begin. If you need to, you can change the amounts a little. For example, add a second fig if you like things sweet, or use 1 walnut instead of 2 if you think they are too heavy. The important thing is to keep it small, and even so your body can quickly break it down before bed. Think about this. You eat this little snack in the evening, then go to sleep. While you sleep, your body works. Fresh antioxidants are protecting the wiring in your brain, making your memory better and giving your eyes a healthy boost. You've given your body the tools it needs to heal itself without any work on your part, any side effects, or expensive vitamins by morning. So, I want to know, would you rather eat these dry foods in the morning to get more energy, or at night as a gentle way to heal? Leave your answer below. I'd love to hear what works best for you. All right, let's bust some myths. Myth 1. Dry fruits make you fat, so I shouldn't eat them at night. Dry fruits do have good fats in them, but the amount you eat is important. A small handful before bed won't make you gain weight. In fact, the good fats will help your metabolism and heart health. Figs and walnuts are too sweet for seniors with diabetes, so they shouldn't eat them. In small amounts, these dried fruits have a low glycemic index and help keep blood sugar stable. In fact, walnuts make insulin work better, which is good for people with diabetes. Myth 3. I don't need to eat dry fruits because I can just take supplements. Even though supplements may have nutrients, they don't have the fiber, antioxidants, or balance that come from whole foods. These things were made by nature to work together in ways that pills just can't do. What most people don't know, though, is that eating dry fruits right before bed makes all the difference, since that's when your body fixes itself. We eat nuts, figs, and almonds all the time, but people around the world have loved them for hundreds of years. The idea that they were nature's cure was well known before science caught on. In India, kids were given soaked nuts before school to help them focus, and adults ate them at night to help them remember things. Families in the Middle East broke their fast with figs, which they thought were a gift from heaven, because they made the stomach feel better and the eyes look better. They also ate walnuts every day, which was thought to make people live longer and think more clearly. It's different places and times, but the truth is that these foods were never just snacks. People saw them as health guardians. Now, modern science has proven what people have always thought. Almonds really do help with memory. Figs really do improve eyesight, and walnuts really do protect the brain. Researchers are now able to prove in labs what our ancestors saw for generations. It's amazing when old knowledge and new proof agree with each other so well. But let's make it about us. You may remember that at night, your grandmother would put nuts in a small glass of water to soak. Sometimes your grandfather would open a jar of figs after dinner, letting the sweet smell fill the room. Still remember those easy, everyday habits. These aren't just memories, they're lessons of how family life can teach you a lot. Have you ever seen your parents or grandparents eat these dried foods at night? Tell us about it in the comments if you said yes. Another senior who sees this might be inspired by your story to start a new habit or bring back an old practice. To be healthy, we need more than just science and medicine. We also need to know our history, be wise, and keep the little habits that connect us to our roots. Using it every day. It's easy to say, "I'll start tomorrow," but you need to be consistent. Almonds, walnuts, and figs don't work like magic right away. Getting into a habit gives it to you. Eating these dry fruits every night protects your memory and vision in the same way that brushing your teeth every night keeps cavities away. These are some easy tips. As a warning, keep a small jar of soaked walnuts, almonds, and figs next to your bed. To sleep better, drink them with warm milk or chamomile tea. Bring small Ziploc bags with you when you go on trips so you don't miss your schedule. And this is the most important part. Have fun with it. Do not handle it like medicine. Enjoy how sweet figs are, how crunchy walnuts are, and how creamy almonds are. When you enjoy what you eat, you stick with it for longer. This is a review. Almonds, walnuts, and figs are 3 simple dry fruits that can help adults fix their vision, improve their memory, and keep their eyes and brains healthy while they sleep. Almonds give you vitamin E and energy for your brain. Walnuts protect your eyes and give you omega-3. And figs give you vitamin A and better blood flow. All 3 work together to make a strong trio that naturally helps your health after 60. Please like, share, and subscribe if this video helped you. You'll keep getting weekly tips made just for seniors that can help you live longer, healthier, and happy after 60 if you sign up. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you eat more almonds, walnuts, or figs? Also, are you going to try adding them before bed tonight? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the section below. Your story might inspire another older person to start this healthy habit right away. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next movie where I talk about more natural ways for seniors to stay healthy.